It's fight week, everyone. JermellCharlo versus Canelo Alvarez this Saturday night on pay-per-view. It's going down. And I just wanted to give a quick breakdown on how I think the fight is going to go. JermellCharlo coming up 2 weight classes to challenge Canelo Alvarez. Actually, Canelo Alvarez challenged him, and Jermell accepted the challenge. So, I mean, this is a big, huge step for him. And for me, I think his only chance is a puncher's chance. But if somebody like Triple G could knock Canelo out, I mean, Jermell better have a hell of a punch. But for the most part, he's gonna have to stay on his feet. He's gonna have to watch Canelo on because Canelo's coming forward. He's gonna be countering a lot. And we're going to find out how good of a boxer JermellCharlo actually is, because you can argue, does he have better footwork than Caleb Plant? And I would say no. I think Caleb Plant has better footwork. And not only that, let's talk about the fight that I am showing here when he lost against Tony Harrison. The first fight, he was clearly outboxed by him, and he didn't have an answer. Second fight, he was being outboxed again. There's a reason why he doesn't want to take that third fight with Tony Harrison now. But Tony Harrison ended up getting knocked out because he started getting cocky late in the fight and got caught exchanging left hooks with him. And I explained that before. But for the most part, he was winning the second fight as well, simply outboxing him. You know, it had nothing to do with his power or anything. He was just outboxing him. So with Canelo Alvarez, he's the better boxer, you know. And when Jermell fought Brian Castano, he was having problems with him, and that was just a hard, rough fight. Now, he can't be in close quarters like that with Canelo. You know, and not only that, Canelo's gonna be the bigger guy. As much as Jermell wants to claim, he walks around at that weight, it's his natural weight. We've never seen you fight at that weight. That's a big difference in getting hit by somebody like Canelo Alvarez. That's if he's 100% Canelo Alvarez. That's what everybody's saying and everybody's gambling on, is Canelo Alvarez fading. Have we seen the best of Canelo Alvarez? That's what we're gonna find out Saturday night. But for the most part, I mean, I'm not picking Canelo Alvarez. I'm not really picking JermellCharlo. I just feel like Canelo, it's gonna be very similar to the Canelo Alvarez versus the Caleb Plant fight, but probably worse. But Jermell, we'll find out if Jermell lets it go, if he lets his hands go to keep Canelo off of him, because that's the only way he's going to be able to. Otherwise, he will be walked down we're gonna see who's the better boxer and who has the better IQ in the countering. And I think that'll go to Canelo. So we're gonna see Saturday night for sure. But as far as Canelo's side, now, everybody want to talk about the Dimitri Bivol fight. You got to give credit for what Canelo Alvarez was trying to do and moving up in weight classes the way he was and conquering titles. That's number one. And basically he just ran into a brick wall when he fought Bivol. If he was good, that's why a second fight was needed. But it looks like it's probably not going to happen. Bivol said, or Canelo's already came out and said that Bivol, he's asking for way too much. And that's almost like you could say he's ducking it or whatever. But either way, the fight's not going to happen. But Canelo, they say his hand was injured at the time, but he was in there throwing power shots for like the whole fight and ended up tiring himself out by the 6th and 7th round. And the rest was history. And Bivol went to work on him, and he couldn't hurt him. and that was huge. And the way Canelo had switched his style since the Mayweather fight, and how he started going forward and countering, because he learned a lot after that Mayweather fight. And then he went to those winning wars with Triple G, and he showed a lot in the second fight of the Triple G fight, and how he fought him different from the first fight, even though I had him losing the first fight, but that's no here nor there. But so Canelo can make adjustments. That's why a fight with Bivol would be, a second fight would be, it would be good. I would like to see, you can almost guarantee he wouldn't fight him the same way. So, but we're gonna find out if this is it for Canelo Alvarez. Is he fading? Have we seen the best of him? We're gonna see everybody. He's saying that he's been enjoying life. He's been drinking. He's spending some of his money and enjoying himself. So he's not constantly training. So, but that's what they're saying, and we're gonna find out. But it doesn't matter though, because he still challenged a person that's 2 weight classes below him. So, I mean, yeah, I know JermellCharlo's a big puncher, but I don't know if he's a big enough puncher to keep someone like Canelo off of him. And he's got to be careful for missing one of those big punches and being countered by a very big punch, because Canelo's going to be right there. So we're going to see how good his footwork is. But let's just say, hypothetically, Canelo is fading. And if Canelo is fading and Jermell can stay on his feet, take him into the somewhat later rounds, get him to miss some shots, very similar to what Bivol did. If he can do stuff like that and tire him out because he's fading, if that's what's going on here, if Canelo is fading and tires him out and Jermell takes him into the later rounds, maybe he has a chance. Maybe he has a chance, and maybe he puts him down. But that's a long shot, and that's basically saying if Canelo's best days are behind us. So we're gonna find out Saturday night. Let me know what you guys think. I'm trying to start a poll before Saturday night, so if you guys can go ahead and vote to tell me who you guys think's the best fighter, or who's gonna win the fight, and also and why you think he's gonna win the fight. But also make sure you hit those polls, who you like. And also do not forget to go to leoworldnews.com, check out your latest hip-hop blog and latest sports blog as well. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I'm out.